Hi, I'm Michael Janich. I'm the Special Projects Coordinator for the Spyderco Knife Company in Golden, Colorado. I'd like to talk to you about a couple of our new products for 2014. One of the first ones is the Serrata fixed blade knife. This is designed by Stuart Ackerman. Stuart is a veteran of the South African Army, fought in the Bush Wars in South Africa, and learned a lot about not only what it takes as far as a field knife, but also a survival knife, something that you would use on a daily basis. Later on got into knife making, specialized in dendritic steel. So what's unique about this knife, most knives what you'll do is you'll start with rolled steel, you'll grind it down to form the knife blade. In this case, this is cast 440C stainless. So the way that this is done is with a traditional investment cast or lost wax process. So what you do is you form the blade shape in wax first, dip that into a ceramic, form a hard shell around it, and then heat that up to melt the wax out of it. And then pour steel, molten steel, into that mold. So you actually mold or cast the blade shape and then take away that ceramic on the outside. What this creates is what's called a dendritic structure. Dendritic basically means fern-like or tree-like. So what you have is a series of branches within the steel, within that crystalline structure, that creates micro serrations. So when you grind this down to the edge, you actually have a very toothy pattern, hence the name of the knife, serrata, which means small teeth. So this is 440C stainless, cast into this shape, full flat grind on both sides of the blade with a distal taper that brings it down to a very acute point. But you can see it also has a very thick, full tang, thick spine for great strength. So you get a great combination of not only strength, but edge geometry. The handles are micarta slabs. They're fixed on with Corby bolts, and also under the tang, it's actually skeletonized to reduce some of the weight and also shift the balance to give it a very lively balance. This comes with a bolt-around sheath. Bolt-around is basically very similar to Kydex, moldable thermoplastic. It's a snap-fit sheath, so it pops in, holds the knife very securely, and it comes with a Spyderco G-clip. The G-clip will fit on either side of the sheath, so you can set it up for carry on either side of the body, cross draw, strong side. It's also angular adjustable, so you can have a forward, rearward cant. You can have horizontal carry, literally any carry position you prefer, you can work with this knife. And one of the best things about it for bushcraft style use or just for prolonged use in the field, everything is smooth. You notice there's no sharp edges, there's nothing that would create any kind of a hot spot. So if you need to use this knife for prolonged use, literally working with it for hours, you're not going to end up with any blisters or any type of fatigue in your hands from working with this blade. It's a really unique, survival-oriented, all-purpose utility tool. We're very proud to have this in the Spyderco line. One of the other knives that's new for 2014 is our Karahawk. This is designed by the founder of the company, Sal Glesser. It's basically his take on a modern Karambit. It incorporates an Emerson opening feature as well as a Spyderco trademark round hole. So whether you want to open it with the hole or if you want to open it coming out of the pocket with the Emerson opening feature, either way works great. So this particular one here is set up with the clip configured for right side carry. So pinch grip with the thumb and index finger, draw it upward, popping it open here, and then gripping the knife in this position. You could use a traditional Karambit style, extending the blade and then bringing back to draw cut here, or you can simply use it with reverse grip tactics, keeping the knife locked into the hand. You also have the striking surface with the ring here as well. So this is basically, again, a modern take on the Karambit theme. Anytime you have a folding Karambit, it's going to be restricted to a single-edged knife. So it does limit your tactics somewhat, but it's a very practical self-defense tool as well as a utility tool for people who prefer a hawkbill blade style. So these are a couple of the newer products we have available from Spyderco. We're happy to share them with you here at SHOT Show 2014.